they go Nigeria, go marry. But for the purpose of time, make I name a few. The first one, respect. A lot of Nigerian men in Europe believe say, or a lot of Nigerian young men in Europe whenever marry believe say, a lot of the Nigerian women here don't get respect. So they prefer to go to Nigeria and get married to a woman who will respect them. And then secondly, we talk about submissiveness. Because of the European society, because of the fact, say, women get a lot of rights for Europe. Women are no longer submissive. Women in Europe are empowered most times by the government. They are being taken care of by the government financially. Women. So, for that reason, a lot of men go back to Nigeria to get married because of submissiveness. Women in Europe don't want to be submissive to their men because they feel like they don't need their men to support them financially. So because of that reason, women are not submissive. They talk to their men rudely, they talk to their men aggressively. But when these men go back to Nigeria, women in Nigeria that they get married to are more submissive, are more respectful. So that is one of the reasons. The third reason I would like to give is, it's not very pleasant, but permit me to say it, is that a lot of young men in this society, in the European society, they believe that the ladies here have engaged in several acts in the past, probably when they newly came, or I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
Like, I want you to get it very clear. Like, what do you mean, like in several acts? Like,
Yeah.
break it down for people to understand. More.
Like, permit me, viewers, to use this word. They've engaged in exactly sex. So because of this reason, they go back to Nigeria to get married to ladies they feel have not really engaged in, over sex work as we know it to be in this part of the world, Europe. So those are a few reasons I would like to give right now.
Okay, now I also interviewed a girl. She was kind of like saying that whenever any guy say that the girls right here doesn't have respect,
Yeah.
that shows that the men, that guy also in particular doesn't have respect. So do you
Okay.
agree with that?
Partially, yes, of course. There's always two sides to a story. There are bad men, there are good men, there are bad women, and there are bad women. However, when we talk about respect, of course, as we know it in Nigeria, men are the provider of the house. They provide everything for the woman, for the family. So as such, women give respect to the men, whether the man is misbehaving or not. They give respect. It's only when it becomes too much, when the man misbehaves too much, that is when you see Nigerian women in Nigeria start reacting. But here, women here do not want to tolerate. They don't want to accommodate the excesses of any man. So at any little chance, at any slight disagreement, they speak to the man rudely, they talk to the man rudely. Because they know, after all, if you leave, I can take care of myself. I can live without you. So that is why we say that for these reasons, women don't have respect for men in this society that we are.
Okay, now let me start with you now. Like,
Yeah.
you in particular now, like, have you ever experienced like exactly what you are saying now? Have you ever experienced it in your life?
Of course, several times. I've been in some relationship which didn't work out, and it was all because of submissiveness and respect. When the woman doesn't give you respect, is not submissive to you, doesn't listen to what you have to say, that may better both of your lives, then it becomes difficult to plan life with such a woman.
It's clear, but some guys are also kind of like talking, okay, now, to you now, don't you also believe that we also have those kind of Olusho back home? Like, as we have some guests who are into that Olusho of a thing here.
Yeah, of course. There's a saying, there's an old saying in Nigeria that says, an Olusho in Nigeria is a virgin in Europe.
Okay.
So in other words, of course, we understand the way society, the way it is here. We know how ladies engage in the Olosho work.
Okay,
here.
do you also believe in that word, that the Olosho in Nigeria is virgin compared to the girls here?
Me personally, I don't believe, but that is the general opinion of a whole lot of men.
Okay, now for you in particular, now, if you want to get married, now where would you like to get married? Here or Bongo?
I will be honest. I would love to get married to a lady here for some reasons.
Okay.
Yeah, I would love to get married to a lady.
Now, like since you have been here now, like how many girls have you gone out with?
I did say I've been with about 3 ladies.
3 ladies.
Yeah.
So like, how was it?
It was, of course, the first two, it didn't work out because of.
Okay, presently, are you still in a relationship?
Yeah, currently I am.
Okay, so now the person you are dating right now, how are you sure that you're going to get married to her? Or are you sure you're going to get married to her?
It seems like that.
You sure?
The only thing I have about her is she's the church type of lady. So I'm really having challenges with that. But I believe with her we're gonna work it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is she too religious or what?
Exactly, that is the word.
So
She's
you, how
very
about you?
religious. I'm a
Yeah,
Christian,
but,
but I'm not excessively. I'm not a fanatic. I'm not the type that I'm not a fanatic.
Bro,
Yes.
you go manager.
Yeah, I don't get choice. You get me?
You dey lucky. Okay, how about the ones in the world? You are complaining about those ones in the world. Now you find someone like, at least anyway you do, your mind will see this.
That is why we have to reach a compromise.
Okay, now yes.